Just making a video quickly before my friend gets here. My friend Brian got me some tickets to Kendrick Lamar. Well, rather, he got me one ticket. I don't need more than one ticket, you know. He got tickets for both of us. I think it was probably for him initially and one other person, but he asked me if I wanted to tag along. And I was going to compensate him, and he said, no, don't be silly. But I still got him some Thai food, and I'll be paying for the Ubers to and from the stadium. I was just there at that same venue on Monday. It's Friday as I'm filming this. So I bookended this work week with some concerts. On Monday, I saw the Backstreet Boys. It was actually really, really fun. I was down for a discounted ticket that my friend offered me. I'm down for a discounted concert. That's awesome. Regardless of who's playing, it could be somebody that I absolutely can't stand, and I'd still be along for the ride probably. But as it turned out, even just going there to kind of have a good time, I actually really enjoyed the Backstreet Boys. They're not good singers. None of them are very good singers. You can tell that there's effects up the wazoo. That was some auto-tuning on that wazoo note. But they all have really good stage presence. I mean, obviously, they've been doing this for decades. I mean, they've never really stopped as far as I can tell. And it is kind of a miracle that all five of them are there. I know one left very briefly, but all five of them are there now. And they all seem to genuinely like each other. They even sang Happy Birthday for Howie, which the group that I was in, it was one person that I knew, and a bunch of other ladies that I had never met before. This concert was 97% female. We were all talking about our favorite Backstreet Boy, and I was like, I remember as a kid I liked Howie because I thought his name was cool. They're like, you like Howie? Really? You liked Howie? That was your favorite? Howie? Really? Howie? Like, oh my gosh, they just put me through the ringer for saying Howie. But then, what did they do when they announced that it was his birthday? They cheered, they sang Happy Birthday with him, and I just wanted to turn to them and be like, no, you haven't earned singing Happy Birthday to Howie. That is not how we do things here. But yeah, I had a good time with that. I had a really, really good time with that. And honestly, I got a little bit nostalgic. I started listening to them like right as they were about to, kind of fade out from public consciousness. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. And tonight I am seeing some Kendrick, who, I mean, honestly, might be the best ever in the game. I've naysayed, I've been contrarian about him before. A lot of it out of jealousy, a lot of it out of wanting to have an original opinion, desperate to say, oh, this person's not as good as they say, because it makes me feel special, like I figured out some universal truth that nobody else did. But no, Kendrick Lamar could be very well the best rapper of all time. And it is really exciting to see him in this time when we have enough knowledge, like hindsight, to know that he is like one of the all-time greats, and yet he's still moving on up. He's still got that momentum right now. It's hard to get that equal balance. And I'm just really, really excited to hear how he sounds live. He's got Baby Keem opening for him. I've only ever heard that one song, but I loved it. It was weird as all heck. That's what I love about Kendrick, honestly, is just his eccentricities. Eccentricities are what set you apart. They really are. They could be exactly what people don't like about you, though. I mean, the same thing people love about you is the same thing other people are going to hate about you. Kendrick Lamar has that weird tone of voice that you cannot mistake for anybody else's. And by just proving what a great showman, what a great artist, lyricist, storyteller, conceptualizer he is, that's the fact that it's personal to him, like nobody else can claim that kind of voice. That's a great asset. Suddenly everything about you is valuable. It's the same way that you could probably have to spend thousands of dollars on one of Elvis's old socks on eBay, and it would be worth more if they weren't washed. Like if they were he took them off, they were put into a bag, and then decades later they were sold. So yeah, it's been a week of musical celebration, and man, has it ever made me want to get back into the swing of making some of my own music. I was on a date but had to say see ya, looking at this girl that gave me diarrhea.